Hola, muy buenas tardes. Les saluda Marlin Bucio. Gracias por acompañarnos. Iniciamos con una noticia devastadora, donde un adolescente de 14 años fue baleada. El fenómeno tema de sexting todavía sigue siendo un tema reluciente. Las autoridades de Batavia investigan este caso.
Move over to Ben Higgins. A shirtless single is causing storms in Chicago and now the internet. Law enforcement officials are taking additional steps for more protection in the nation's capital. However, the FBI says at this time there is no specific or credible threat to the United States. As the violence in Paris unfolded, many of us watched in horror from our homes. But one Columbia College student grabbed his backpack and passport and headed there. Newsbeat's Michael Esparza reports from Paris. Laquan McDonald's great-uncle, Red Hunter, stood inside his West Side church and with the support of his congregation and family members. In the midst of the season's first winter storm, a fire erupted at the John Hancock Center. This year, all she wants for Christmas is cards, enough to fill a wire card holder, but she's already received so much more. From the friendly skies to the small screen, Columbia students are everywhere. 3 graduates are making a name for themselves on the set of the hit show Empire. Last strike was in 2012, and if teachers decide to strike again, more than 600 schools will be closed, affecting approximately 400 students. There were plenty of memorable performances from Sunday's American Music Awards. But an a cappella group stole the show with a performance dedicated to Star Wars composer John Williams. A coalition of world leaders has agreed to what they are calling a historic climate change deal. For the first time in history, both industrialized and developing countries alike have agreed to lower carbon emissions. Giselle Perez does not wait for the city. She paints over the graffiti herself.
Having to spend money day in and day out is starting to become a problem because I have to constantly keep putting money aside.
Little Village, also known as La Villita, is a predominantly Mexican neighborhood. It is a thriving commercial area where you will find every kind of small business on this street, from ethnic grocery stores to bakeries to candy shops. Although it is rich in business, it is also rich in violence. It is a neighborhood where gangs mark their territory by plastering symbols on the walls, leaving many business owners like Rosa Pope very upset.
It looks really bad. It looks really tacky. Like I'm embarrassed for it. Like when it is on the building.
It's a constant struggle to try and remove this graffiti day in, day out because these knuckleheads go out and put up their gang slogans.
Pope is a hairstylist at Moroccan Beauty Salon in Little Village. She says the owner of the building takes immediate action with something that can hurt their business. With blighted garages and alleyways full of gang markings, Alderman Munoz from the 22nd Ward is formulating a plan to combat this problem. He hopes the looming projects he has in mind will work to keep graffiti off private properties.
Every year, we have to approve the city budget, and in that budget are the $20 to $22 million that has to go to the graffiti blaster program.
But not all graffiti is viewed down upon. Some walls have been covered over with colorful murals where there was once graffiti.
What we're trying to promote is what I call permission walls, which is for a homeowner that lives on a corner that usually gets hit, that they give us permission so we can put up some sort of art to try and prevent the graffiti from going up in the first place.
Teachers, commissioners, directors, and energy company representatives gathered at the Museum of Science and Industry in an attempt to present their future investment in education.
Our goal is really to empower students in grades 5 through 8 to explore opportunities in STEM-related fields and help them discover their own paths to innovation.
It enables students to learn new concepts in the STEM fields, such as science, technology, engineering, and math, with an emphasis on energy.
The students become ambassadors themselves for the community, for their homes, and it's just going to be, in my opinion, a wonderful cascade of really bringing science, technology, energy, and math throughout our community and more in particular into the inner cities.
After participating in a 2-day training program, teachers will be given the tools and resources they need to further educate their students.
And the teachers will walk away with curriculum for them to use in the classroom. They'll walk away with kits to do hands-on interactive experiments in the classrooms with the kids.